It is the first of the month, and you know what that means. It means we're going to talk about what's happened in our local real estate market in Shreveport Bossier. So stick around. If we haven't met yet, I'm Melanie VanBuskirk, and I'm glad that you're here with me today to talk about what's happened in our local real estate market in March. And also, I'm going to remind you what happened back in January and February so we can kind of compare. We had 618 houses that got listed for sale in March. And that is actually a definite increase from February and January. In February, we had 491, and in January, we had 540. So that's almost 120 more properties within the same time frame of 1 month came on the market. We also had 460 houses that got offers accepted on them and went to a pending status. And that's another boost from the previous month. Back when we talked in February, that number was 384. So that's a big jump there. And from January, that was 330. So we're talking big jump. And out of that 460 that went pending in March, 264 had just been listed in March. We had 522 closings that took place. So those are our solds. And that's also an increase from February, where we were at 416. In January, we were at 402. So we've jumped quite a bit for closings. We only had 37 properties that were listed for sale, lived out their contract term, and expired and did not sell. That's a decrease from February, where we were at 43. In January, we were at 50. Another decrease was in cancellations or withdrawals. In March, we had 58 properties that were canceled. They were put on the market and then taken off. And in February, that number was 74. In January was the same, 74. So we've gone down on those cancellations and withdrawals. The next area where we've actually decreased our numbers is, well, unfortunately, the number of available houses that are listed for sale. Right now, there's only 581 properties that are available for sale in the entire Northwest Louisiana area. And that's the lowest I have ever seen. In February, it had previously been the lowest I'd ever seen at 613. Same thing with January at 719. So 581 is very, very low. But we are still having, as we saw, we had 618 get listed in March. We're just having buyers come in and properties are selling very quickly. We just have not been able to keep up with buyer demand with the amount of inventory that's on the market right now. It's selling so quickly, it just doesn't have the time to build up. It just gets put on the market and then it sells. Most likely within the first 5 days, you're going to see a house. If it is a hot property, it's going to come on the market and it's going to have multiple showings, many showings the very first day, the second day, and it's probably going to have multiple offers on it. We are definitely still selling pretty close to either at asking price, as long as we're priced right, or over asking if there's any room to go up. Because we do have to remember that we're in competition. When we're making offers on houses, we're in competition with other buyers who are also trying to get the same home, and there are not a lot of available houses to choose from. So let's talk about interest rates. Interest rates have in fact increased, and they have been increasing all year. So right now for Wells Fargo, we're at 4.5. And in February, we were at 3.875. So that one has certainly increased. Rocket Mortgage, we are today, right now, at 4.375. And when we talked in February, we were at 3.875. So, of course, again, an increase. And Chase, we are at 4.625, the highest one out of all three. And in February, it was also the highest one at a straight 4.0. And remember, these are going to be the best rates for a very well-qualified buyer on a 30-year fixed loan. I am glad to see that we have had an increase in the number of houses that are being listed for sale. That rate is almost at 4 more properties per day that were listed in the month of March than the previous month. So that's fantastic. But we do need to see that number still increasing. When you're ready to take the next step and buy or sell a house, go ahead and contact me, and I'm happy to help you out. Even if you're outside of my local area, I can refer you to an agent like me that is well qualified and would be happy to help you. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And of course, give me a like or a comment so I know that you were here. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.